Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome to our live. Some of you are on Facebook Live. Some of you are going to be hearing this on the Empowering Her podcast. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, I hope you are all doing really well. And I just wanted to express my deepest gratitude for hanging out with me here, hanging out on Facebook Live. I know, like after COVID, so many of us are like totally done with the screen. And then there are others who are leaning into our online communities. I am the latter. I live for our global community. And why do I love it so much? Because I get to connect with open-hearted, like-minded women across the globe. And so why would I not want to do that? Why would we not want more of a good thing? So my goal is to make today a very interactive experience. As some of you may know, I've got girls empowerment on my heart. It's like the air that I breathe. It's the reason for me getting up in the morning with excitement and joy. And I want to bring more women into this mission and into this vision. So I'm going to do a very quick intro for anyone here who is new, who doesn't know me. And while I do my intro, jump into the chats and let me know how you got here and what drives you. What's your big why? Share something, share where you're located. I just want to see you and get to know you. I'm Melody Pormarati. I am a twin girl mom to 17-year-old girls. I am a author. I've written 2 books. I'm a podcast host of the Empowering Her podcast. And my most exciting role these days, especially as my girls get older, is just like what we do here, being the creator of the Girl Life Academy, where we train women to become girls empowerment coaches. So it's been one of my greatest joys and honors. And to date, we've had 200 women graduate from our program and become certified girls empowerment coaches and go do that amazing work in the world on the front lines with our girls. Now, what I wanted to talk about a little bit today is community, collaboration, the amazing things that happen when we link arms with other passionate women. I just got off of an amazing call. I have this beautiful opportunity, as I mentioned, to connect with different women in different parts of the world. And I just had the opportunity to connect with a lovely woman from the UK, and she's thinking of becoming a coach. And it's like amazing. There's so much that unites us all. There are so many experiences that we all have that connect us all. And if we lean into that, which brings us together, not that which moves us apart from each other, I think that there's so much beauty in that. Yes, she's here. Hi, Crystal. Crystal's here, and I'm so glad that she is, because she's going to bring some extra exciting energy to this chat, because we just had a beautiful 25 minute call. And if Crystal, other questions come up, absolutely let me know. If there's anything I forget to tell these lovely people, let me know. So we had one of our Girl Life coach meetings a few days ago, on Monday, in fact. And our coaches get together once a month on a Zoom call. And we bring our celebrations, we bring our challenges, we bring our hearts, and together we unite to continue doing the work that we do and giving each other feedback on how we can be more impactful, ideas for elevating the work that we do. And it's just a beautiful thing. And so I don't remember exactly what the question I asked that prompted this answer. I must have said something to them for like, what's going on in your girls empowerment businesses right now, and what's exciting you? Like, what is it that's really, really exciting you? And it was so amazing. There were like 6 or 7 of us on the line, and that's because we're all in different time zones. So getting all 200 women together at the same time with life and all obligations it's not an occurrence. It doesn't happen. So there were about 7 of us. And 4 of the 7 had the same thing that was exciting them, the same vision on their hearts that was lighting them up about the work that they're doing. And I had actually never heard this before in all the years that we've been doing this work, which is why it was just so synchronistic that four women had the same dream on their heart. And the dream was that they imagined themselves opening up a girls' empowerment center. And having like an open door policy where girls could walk in and receive access to their inner tools, to have workshops on demand, to have someone to talk to. One of them used the specific word like a girls' empowerment house. And it literally brought tears to my eyes because I love it. I would love to open up something like that one day. And it just got me thinking of like how to expand this mission, how to expand this vision, and how to do more of this good work. And this is what happens when you step into a room with other women who want to make moves in the world, who want to be a part of the change that we so deeply wish for ourselves, but also for our girls. And when you put yourself in those rooms, these are the results. These are the dreams. These are the visions that we share with one another. And then the seeds that are planted in each of our hearts to imagine how we could do something like that. And so I always say there's no competition. It's always collaboration. Collaboration always wins. And we as women are mirrors of each other. Isn't that the truth? Give me some hearts if you are feeling me. We're mirrors of each other. We're not competing with one another. So if we're on the line and Rachel tells me that she wants to open a girls' empowerment house, none of us are looking at her and thinking, oh my goodness, I have to do that. Why didn't I think of that? It's not like that at all. If anything, we are inspired. We look to other women for inspiration, not competition. And when we see our soul sister, when we see someone who is in this community doing, or any community, doing good work in the world and lit up by it, we get lit up just in witnessing them and the light they're bringing. So this is like one of the beautiful transformations that took place just this week. And it sparked so many ideas within just me, let alone the other woman, that I'm so excited to continue sharing with our community. So that's a little bit on the vision. The big why are we all here? Oh my goodness. I could come up with a million different answers for this question. But humaning can be a little bit tough. We don't want it to be tough. We want the path of least resistance. We want our girls to let it be easy. But sometimes letting it be easy isn't the easiest thing to do. And so what we want to do is to arm them with the inner tools that are already living within them. They're already accessible to them. They just don't know it. What do we provide? We are the key. We are the key that unlocks the door to their inner power, that share with them like the permission to know, trust, and believe that you have everything inside of you that you will ever need to live a peaceful, successful life. Notice I don't use the word happy because I think it's elusive. And I think that the goal of happiness is not a reasonable goal in every moment of life. I believe we have happy moments. But what I do believe is that a peaceful life is everybody's birthright. Everyone deserves to feel peace. And so my goal in the work that I do with girls and in the way that I train our coaches to do work with girls is to first and foremost know that they can have a peaceful life and move in the direction of that. Angelique is sharing a beautiful message. Hi, Melody. So happy to be here. Thank you for holding a beautiful space for like-minded souls that share the same visions and goals towards girls' empowerment. Well, Angelique, you know I love you, and you know it's my pleasure. This is the work that just, it's like I want to scream it off of the mountaintops, and I kind of am doing that, right? In my own unique way. There's the beautiful quote, and I can't remember who said it, but in your own unique way, you get to shake up the world. This is how I'm shaking up the world with all of our Girl Life coaches. So thank you for that beautiful comment, and welcome, Rita. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to share your hearts in the comments. Let us know what's lighting you up. Why did you decide to show up for this live? Something was moving you. Something spoke to you when you saw the title, Run Your First Profitable Girls Empowerment Workshop. And why do we say profitable? Well, I am a female entrepreneur through and through. I absolutely love entrepreneurship. I do believe that female entrepreneurs will save the planet. They will change the world. I believe that as women, when we step into our feminine energy, our divine, innate, inborn feminine energy, there's nothing that we can't accomplish. And I think for too many years as women, we thought we had to lean into the masculine qualities. We thought we had to be like men to be able to be successful. We thought we had to put on the power suit, right? Like, how often did you see women, female entrepreneurs in a power suit? Nothing against a power suit. I do love me a good power suit. But there are so many different ways to do business. There are so many different ways to show up in the world. And each of us has a unique fingerprint. We don't have to do it like other people are doing it. We get to do it the way we do it. And that is the unique magic that we need to capture and harness when we are serving girls, when we are becoming the female entrepreneurs who will serve girls. I want to change the narrative of us as women doing work in the world just to put food on the table, just to make ends meet, just to pay the bills. I want us to be so abundant financially, spiritually, personally, all the ways by doing work that adds value to the planet. Now, imagine what the world would look like if more women would rise up into all of their power and potential and share their inborn gifts in their own unique way. Imagine the kind of world that we would create. Now, imagine each of these women are going out and impacting hundreds of girls, inspiring hundreds of women because they're stepping in their power. What does that do? Well, what did I say? I said we're mirrors of each other. So that causes a whole lot of inspiration. We all get super lit up and inspired to continue creating that work, sharing that work in the world, and doing our thing. So this is what brings us here. What I wanted to come and share today is that on August the 8th, we are running a $22 workshop. Never done this before. It's my very first time. For everyone who's got it on their heart, they're like, I need to run a workshop. I'm not going to do the certification right now, maybe in the future. I just really want to get that first Girls Empowerment Workshop under my belt. I'm going to show you how. August 8th, there is a masterclass. It's 90 minutes long. We're going to hang out in a Zoom room. We are literally going to workshop your first Girls Empowerment Workshop. We're going to teach you how to monetize it. We're going to teach you what you're learning, what you're teaching, how you're teaching it, how you're going to make it fun and engaging, how you're going to build an audience for your Girls Empowerment Workshop. So all of these things, the A to Z of how to get that first one off the ground, because what I can promise you is that when you get the first one off of the ground, when you get over the fear, when you get over the wondering if you've got what it takes and all the other tricks your mind plays on you when you're about to do something, like when you're on the precipice of something incredible, our ego gets in because it wants to keep us safe, right? But it gets involved and it stops our intuition. It blocks our intuition, that our intuitive sense of knowing that this is what we're meant to do is what needs to run the show. So we're going to talk about all that mindset stuff too It's all happening on August 8th at noon Eastern Standard Time. We're giving you so much in those 90 minutes, plus on the Teachable platform. When you sign up, as I mentioned, it's $22. You can get more information, melodypourmoradi.com/launchpad. melodypourmoradi.com/launchpad. We've already got so many women signed up. And what did I say when we got on here? I said, put yourself in rooms of inspiring, open-hearted women. And this was my goal, to bring those women together. And only good things can come when you take the intentions on the hearts of these women and bring them to life and collaborate in community, doing something that, like I said, is elevating the vibration of the world, one woman at a time, one girl at a time. What can be better? So for anyone who's live with me, do you have any questions? I'm going to take a little pause. I'm going to listen. I'm going to look and see. I see you guys popping in. The lovely woman who I just had a conversation with, like it was a Girl Life application call. And she was saying to me, there's another woman in my area who has signed on. I'm not seeing much activity. And I said to her, as with all things, the Girl Life Academy, it's like, it's what you do with it, right? We're going to give you every tool to make your success inevitable. But if you take all of those tools and sit on them, nothing will happen. The only way to have success in your girls' empowerment business is to actually do the things that you know you want to do, to make your desire for impact so much greater than the fear, the mindset fear, the financial blocks, the imposter syndrome, the perfection paralysis. And unfortunately, some people don't make those moves. Some people sit on it, and they sit on their magic, and they sit on the gifts that they were born with, everything that they've got to share. And so, you know, I thought it was such a profound question, because it's just the truth. As with all things, the success of them is in direct correlation with the energy that we put in. If we walk in saying, I am going to rock this, I won't stop. Even if I have one girl in my first workshop, so what? I will serve my heart out for that one girl. And then that one girl will become two girls, and those two girls will become four girls, and those four girls will become 8 girls. But you gotta start somewhere, right? Look at my journey. This is 10 years in the making. Like, what I've created here, if I had stopped because no one wanted to become a girls empowerment coach or invest in my program, if I decided that that was enough to knock me off my vision, then think of the thousands of girls that would never have had access to this because we wouldn't have the coaches to serve them. So I want you to really think about it. I want you to close your eyes and in your mind's eye visualize the girl, that one girl, that avatar that you are here to serve. Like, who is she? What does she need? What does she feel she's lacking in her life? What would her life look like if you could unlock, if you could be that key that unlocks the door to all of her inner powers? What would her life look like 5 years from now if she had access to that information? She is the reason you're doing this. And even when things get hard, even when your workshops don't fill up, you are going to remember that girl, and you're going to remember why you're doing this. You're going to remember why you started. So please, whether it's running girls empowerment workshops or any other endeavor that you take on, I want you to remember it's what you put into it. It's what you give to it that is going to make it what it can possibly be. And I don't mean putting hours in, like, because becoming a girls empowerment coach, this is an at-scale business. Like, you are going to be serving volume, many girls. You can also learn how to do one-on-one coaching because we teach that as well. But the business model we've created is a business model where you get to work with multiple girls at once. So it's not about doing hard work and pushing, but it's about showing up. It's about taking action, aligned action, putting energy, the kind of energy that you wish for those girls is what you're putting into this endeavor. If you're waking up and you're like, this is so hard and I'm never going to succeed at this, well, of course, like, you know that if you put your focus on that, that's exactly what will come back to you. But if you show up each morning with aligned energy, you take care of yourself, right? You meditate in the morning, you drink your green juice, you do whatever spiritual practice you need to keep yourself grounded and rooted in your mission. No matter what comes your way, you know that you're only going to grow and evolve in some way from it. You're going to take it and you're going to turn shit into gold, right? That's what we do here. We are unicorns. We turn shit into gold. So I'm being funny, but like, that's the truth. That's the energy with which we do this work. It's not anything else. It's not a pushing, tired, fatigued, uninterested energy. It's an excited energy. Okay. So this is what I'm here to share with all of you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I would love to have you join us on the 8th. I see that Angelique is already signed up. melodypourmoradi.com/launchpad to get you into our $22 masterclass to get your very first girls empowerment workshop off the ground. You can do it. I have faith in you. I will be there with you as your guide and your partner. And I will be glad to share my 10 years of experience in the girls empowerment space with you so that you can go out with a bang, with excitement, with that energy that I know is bubbling up inside of you to start empowering girls. Thank you for your time. I love you all so much. And I will see you on the 8th. Bye-bye.